Well, in another blow for the Democratic Alliance, the opposition party's motion of no confidence in Gauteng Premier David Makhura has failed. The party accuses the provincial government of killing the 144 mentally ill patients who died in the Life Esidimeni tragedy. They died of hunger and dehydration after being moved to unlicensed NGOs. Following inquiries into the tragedy, government was ordered to pay compensation of 1.2 million rand to the affected families.
Under Premier Makhura's watch, 144 vulnerable people were sentenced to death. They were treated worse than animals, allegedly transported in bakkies, closed bakkies, and of course also buses and trucks, packed like sardines to questionable NGOs whose management was more interested in making money than to care for these helpless patients.
It was fireworks from the onset, the DA laying the blame squarely on David Makhura and his cabinet for one of the health department's worst atrocities since 1994.
You failed to do that.
Other opposition parties also laid it on thick.
Premier took full responsibility and accountability for the death of these patients because he knew that he could have prevented the loss of life. He had all the power and authority to do so as the head of the Gauteng cabinet. The Premier was supposed to have done that, the right thing, and resigned. We shouldn't be sitting here having to support a DA motion for him to leave. He must leave and he must hand himself over to the police for the murder investigations of the murder case that we opened.
No.
But the numbers ensured that Makhura survived another motion of no confidence. Makhura previously defeated a similar motion by the economic freedom fighters.
65 members voted. Out of the 65, 27 voted yes. 38 voted no. We have 6 members absent and 1 abstaining.
ANC members also came out to show their vote of confidence. Makhura told them the DA was using the Life Esidimeni tragedy to score cheap political points.
They are so heartless. And they have no shame. They use the pain of our people, the families of Life Esidimeni. They want to be elected at the back of pain.
Makhura also urged the DA to find another strategy to canvass for next year's elections. Well, it's been a bad day at the office for the DA, defeated on 2 fronts. The Gauteng Premier is not going anywhere, while Patricia de Lille can don her mayoral chain again, at least for now. Makhura says the DA should clean up its own house, as the Gauteng government has taken responsibility for the Life Esidimeni tragedy. Criselda Lewis, SABC News, in Johannesburg.